Tyson didn't do everything with the main group today. Does that mean they're not playing this week?
Yeah, no, they both haven't come up this week. Both very close, but it's probably at a time of the year we don't want to take enormous risks with our playing group. We want to make sure they're 100% right to play and with no soreness at all. So they're training fully, but we'll give them one more week and get them back the following week. Yeah, obviously he was a little bit sore early in the week, on a 6-day break, but he's coming to hand now. He's looking forward to playing again. He was really excited to play last week, and he actually worked his way into the game. But he's looking forward to playing again this week.
Do you look back at that last Crows match as a turning point for the club? 6 of 8, including that match, and really turned the season.
It was certainly a really important game for us, and I think that was a game where the club actually got a lot of belief. And playing that way, but clearly we know Adelaide are a very good side. They're at top of the ladder for a reason. They play some really good footy. They execute the fundamentals extremely well. So we're under no illusions what we're up against this week, and what the way we're going to have to play in Darwin.
Can we go back to Watson Tyson just briefly? Under different circumstances, might you play them? Like if you really needed the win or other situations, or just not feel?
Oh no, they're just not ready. So as I said, they're just still sore. So we just need to make sure they're 100% right before we bring them back. As I said, it's a really important part of the season. We've got to make sure our players are 100%, and they're not quite 100% yet.
No question for Adelaide?
No question, they'll be right.
Bernie did a job last time. Do you envisage something similar this time?
Oh, we've got enormous respect for Rory Sloane, and we know how good he is, and Bernie will certainly get that job again. He's he did a really good job last time. He's looking forward to the challenge again, and he'll get that role again.
Jack Grove getting closer or miss again?
Look, Trenners is in the mix. He probably won't play this week, but he's getting closer and closer all the time. I thought his game on the weekend in the VFL was very strong. And he's just got to continue that strong form week in, week out. But he is improving, and he's getting a lot closer.
Like Darwin, completely different conditions, humidity, sweatiness of the ball. Do you have to do anything differently to adapt? You've been playing this since 2010.
Yeah, look, we'll have to assess the conditions when we're up there. Clearly, it's going to be warm, but we enjoy going up to the Northern Territory. It's been a while now that we've been going up there. We understand the conditions, we understand the facilities, we understand the oval. So we're looking forward to getting up there. We know that it could come in dewy and wet as the game goes on, and it's something that we've prepared for.
How have you prepared?
Oh, we haven't prepared in terms of our training differently. It's more just understanding what the game will require when we go up there.
Given the magnitude of the game, would you perhaps prefer it to be played at the G, or happy with the TIO oval setup?
Oh, look, we're really happy with our sponsorship with the Northern Territory. It's we've been going up there for a period of time now, and we feel like it is our home ground. We feel like it is an advantage for us to go away and perform in the Northern Territory. As I said, we understand the facilities, we understand the oval, we understand the conditions, and we think that's a real good advantage for us.
Is the last thing you need, the last piece of the puzzle in terms of the Northern Territory stuff, a really dominant record up there in the same way that Hawthorn have built something, of Tasman?
Yeah, it's something, as I said, when you're building a club and becoming a better team, your results turn with it. So, I think for the first time we won in Alice earlier in the season, and we won up in Darwin last year. So we're starting to get some momentum when we're playing in the Northern Territory, and that comes with building a strong footy club and a better footy team.
You spoke a lot about culture last week, and since emerged, obviously, what happened with Clayton, but you sort of accept that young guys are finding their way, and that you don't really want them to be choir boys if they're going to be the best footballers they can be?
Yeah, Clayton's a really competitive person. Clearly he's still working on controlling his emotions, but that's the thing that we love about Clayton, is he's so competitive, and that's why he's being able to play at the level that he has been over a really short time in his career. But clearly he's got some things that he's got to work on, and we support that, and he understands that. And he's got a responsibility to continue to work on that and grow and develop and become the player that we all want him to become.
Aside from Clayton, a young group as a whole, but would you encourage, I guess, that playing on the edge? I mean, we've seen it with other clubs as well. Is that what you're trying to foster here?
Oh, we're trying to foster a style of play where we're very good around the ball and the contest, and we have recruit a lot of competitive people at this footy club, and we know there is a fine line. We certainly want to play within the rules, but play a real contested brand of footy that our supporters and our fans and the whole footy community recognises in time.
How big of a challenge is it going to be this week to maintain that reputation, that goal around the ball with the players that have out?
Oh, look, it's always a challenge, but we train our players all up to play a certain way. So it really isn't personnel based. Clearly, we've got some really good midfielders out of the team, but that's provided great opportunity for guys like Petrarca, Mitch Hannon, James Harms to come into the midfield and perform at midfield level, at AFL level. So, when players leave, it creates great opportunity, and we've seen that last week, and those guys will get another opportunity this week.
You obviously be expecting a fair bit out of Clayton again.
Oh, he's a really important player for us. He wins a lot of contested ball, and he's good around the clearance and stoppage. But as I said, Mitch Hannon and Christian Petrarca and James Harms, I thought last week were very good in that area as well.
Saw Jack Viney pop up yesterday. Reckons he can play next week. That'd be an extraordinary recovery. Has he any chance?
I'm not putting it past him. He's walking around freely today. He'll do some running over the weekend, and as soon as he's pain free and can run fast, he'll be back in the team. So I spoke to him this morning. He said that'll definitely be next week. So I believe him.
With that being such a big match, how much does top 4 mean to you if it does come down to that?
Oh, we haven't even spoken about finals or any of those things at all. All we're focused on is just really improving our team and developing and growing. We've still got a lot of developing to do, and we've still got a lot of improving to do. And this competition gives you lessons all the time, and we can't look too far in front.
Just on a bit of a tribute to Hodgie this weekend. What have you made as someone watching Luke Hodge over the years? Oh,
he's one of the best players I've seen, but just a great leader. He inspires his teammates, his communication, and his willingness to lift in big moments in big games is something that is a full credit to him. And what he's been able to produce has been an incredible career and one that will be recognised for many years to come.